Hey folks, Eric with One Stop Guitar here. This is an intermediate lesson. We're going to talk a little bit about theory and chord progressions. If you're not an intermediate player, please go to onestopguitar.com or find us on the YouTube channel, One Stop Guitar. There's a lot of beginner intermediate theory that you can get before you get onto this lesson. So we're going to talk about a 1, 5, 6, 4 chord progression. If you've seen Axis of Awesome on YouTube, if you haven't, go check them out. They're really cool. But they do this neat thing where they play a bunch of songs that are all the same, using the same chord progressions. So it's like Journey and U2 and just all different kind of songs, okay? But it's using the same 4 chords. And that happens a lot in music, okay? So it's basically a chord progression. So a 1, 5, 6, 4 are 4 chords that work together, and you can put them in any key. I'm choosing C today because C major has no sharps or flats, so you're not really going to run into bar chords, okay? So the 1 chord would be C. That's the root chord, okay? And then the next chord would be 5, which is G. The next chord after that is the 6th chord, which is A minor. And the last chord is F, which is the 4 chord. So Don't Stop, Believe in, Country Road, With or Without You are just a couple examples of that. Obviously, they're all going to sound different because of different, using a piano or synth or guitar-based riffs, but they're all based off of that 4 chord progression, which is really neat. It's one you can get started with, especially if you're trying to mess around with your own songs, and it's a great one to learn because there's a lot of songs we talked about earlier in the lesson that use those 4 chords. So to go over it again, you got C, which is 1, then G, which is 5, A minor would be 6, and then F would be 4. And then you can feel that it should go back to the root, which is 1. Now, if you were to put that into a different key, what you would need to know is what key you would want to put it in, and then you would need to know the notes of the key. So for example, what if we put that song in the key of G instead, okay? So G would be our first chord. And then if we counted from 5 to that scale, so using a G major scale, which you should know before this lesson, 2, 3, 4, 5, that 5th note is D, so our next chord would be D. Then the next one after D would be 6, would be E, and that would be a minor chord. And the next chord after that would be the 4 chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, which would be C. So if we put it in a different key, G, D, E minor, C. Reason why I want to put stuff in different keys is for your voice. If you're a singer, or you're working with a singer, sometimes singers have keys that they like to sing in, that they prefer. So it's really good to be able to, be proficient where you could change keys, and it doesn't take you forever to figure it out. So to go over that real quick, so you know, the chord progression is based off of a diatonic key. So, or diatonic theory, I should say. So the first chord in a key is major, the 2nd is minor, the 3rd is minor, the 4th is major, the 5th is major, the 6th is minor, the 7th is diminished, the 8th is major. And that's where I got the minor chord from there. So when we played the 6th chord is minor. That's why it was an A minor. And then when we moved it to G, that's why it was an E minor. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. Theory can be confusing and scary, but if we break it down and keep it simple and add on top of it, anybody can use it. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Find us at onestopguitar.com or find us on YouTube. And please subscribe. It helps us out. Have a great day.